time, my pleasure to introduce the moderator of this panel, who I'm sure several of you already know. Some of this, Mr. Chris Hardwick.
Hey guys. What's up, homies? Welcome to the first edition of Comic-Con in San Diego. Please a big hand for Eddie. You're going to see him a lot this week. I will be here a lot this weekend. Please don't get sick of me. I judge myself based on your opinions of me, which you share with me on the internet. You're not afraid, but congratulations, you guys waited, and you shall now be rewarded. I'm very excited to do the summit panel. We're going to be presenting two panels today for Divergente and Ender's Game. I want to point out that the Divergente footage is the first footage to be seen by anyone, which is for you, because you guys waited. This book, the Divergente book, was that funny? I just said you waited and everyone laughed. Like, screw these people, like, clap, you guys waited. And you deserve good things. So Divergente was a New York Times bestseller list for 26 months straight. 3 million copies sold. NPR voted it as one of the best books of 2011. It's one of the most tweeted, buzzed, social media, typed online books going today. And we have the cast, the author, the director. I'm going to bring them out right now. So please, a huge welcome to Veronica Roth, who is the author. She wrote this book when she was still an undergrad. What are you doing in college? Oh, Veronica. You're right there. My name tag. Oh, good. Well, they mixed it up so that it would be difficult to find. The director, who also directed a little film called Limitless, is also back there. He's taking the helm of Divergente. Please welcome Neil Berger. Good posture. Next, I'd like to introduce the mysterious and charming Theo James. And finally, please, a huge round of applause, our protagonist, Chris Shailene Woodley! Welcome to college! Come forward and be judged! Oh, there you are. You guys are massive on back there. So, just so you know, if you pick your nose or something, that's 7,000 people will see it. I just wanted to, I'm being a gross. Ryan and Neil, you guys just set up the world of Divergente a little bit. Explain society, talk about fashions, choosing ceremonies, kind of what the idea of Divergente is.
Well, it's all obviously based on Veronica's book. It takes place 100 and something years in the future. Veronica has different ideas than I do about that. But, it takes place in Chicago. After some, Chicago. We were there for months and months. Love it there. And
I like that they wooed. It's a dystopian Chicago.
Yeah,
you know that. It's like Chicago.
That's what it's like there now, actually.
Yeah.
And at least in the winter, it feels that way. Anyway, there's been some kind of war, cataclysm, and the city is actually walled. And now, right now, Chicago is a city of millions. In the future, it's just a city of tens of thousands, much smaller. And Veronica.
Okay. So, for some reason, the world of futuristic Chicago is divided into 5 factions. Each are dedicated to cultivating a particular virtue in their members. The virtues, it would be really bad if I couldn't remember them all right now, but sometimes that happens when I get nervous, so I'm going to try. They're bravery, selflessness, honesty, intelligence, and peacefulness and kindness. So everyone in the city has to fit into one of those 5 groups, and the story is about a young woman named Chris, who grows up in the selfless faction where she feels stifled and has to choose, where she wants to go, and she feels this, kind of nudge toward Thomas, which is the brave faction, but joining it would mean leaving her family behind forever. So the book is about her choice and its consequences.
Excellent. And is there anything specific about the choosing ceremony that you want to talk about or share?
Well, it's almost like a graduation ceremony. Basically, in order, you can, at a certain age, you can decide which faction you want. You can choose which faction you want to be in. And the way you choose this is there's an aptitude test, which is this kind of, it's this psychological kind of dream state that they put you into, and then they put various challenges to you in that dream state. And based on that, they determine what faction you're best suited for. And then once you've learned the results, then there's a ceremony where you come up on stage in a room like this and you slit your palm and drop blood into one of 5 bowls.
Which everyone will have to do after the
We're doing that later. That represent the factions, and in doing so you sort of pay, your sort of a sacred allegiance to that faction, and then you are with that faction. Once you've chosen, there's really no going back to your family. So Shay's character, Trish, is from Abnegation, the selfless group. She chooses to go to Dauntless, which is what she wants to do, but it closes the door on her life with her family, and so because they've sort of determined that's the way society can work, and people kind of make these firm commitments to each of their factions. That's what keeps society in balance.
So is this the clip that you brought in?
It is not.
Okay.
Let me be very clear about one thing. We just finished shooting 2 days ago on Tuesday morning. So it's all very, very fresh for us right now. And so, but while we were shooting, we knew we were coming here. We wanted to come and show you guys something. And Theo was saying earlier how exciting it is actually to, you make a movie, you're acting, and certainly the crew is there, but you're not, you don't get to see it with an audience. You don't get any kind of feedback for such a long time. So this was really exciting for us to come directly from shooting, and I mean directly from shooting here. But anyway, so while we were putting together a clip of a teaser, a show reel, whatever you want to call it, a trailer for it while we were shooting, knowing that we were coming here. So we made this specifically for you guys.
Okay, great. Never before seen clip from Divergente. First of all, congratulations, all of you. I know you're still recovering from shooting. Just really quickly, Veronica, how's that the thing that you thought of with your head and typed in a computer is now a big thing that 7,000 people are watching? Are you grasping the magnitude of this at Comic-Con? How's it been for you?
No, I'm not grasping. My brain is not grasping very much right now. No, I mean, it's been really incredible, especially, finishing up the 3rd book in the series while all of this is happening. So I just have to go ahead before I got up here that I can share something with you about the 3rd book that I've never shared with anyone. So I'm just going to take this opportunity.
Do it.
Okay, so I can't tell you anything about the plot of this book, but the 3rd book is written from 2 perspectives. It's written from Triss's and from Ford's, so they'll be alternating. Just so you know.
Sweet. Now you gotta do it because these hopeless people.
Well, it's done now.
Oh, good. Well, good job. Good on you. I want to talk to Shailene and Theo. So, Shailene, obviously people know you from Descendants, which is a question. But how did you take Triss and make her relatable? Like, what did you see in her?
I saw a lot of things. I think that Triss is a very normal girl. There's a lot of, I get asked a lot, how does it feel to play an action star or superhero? And I remember having multiple conversations with Neil before beginning this film. I never saw her as a superhero, and I never saw her as an action star. I saw her as a very normal young woman who had to figure herself out as well as help the community around her. She's very, gosh, you guys are so many of you.
You can't see most of them. It's just like a faceless boy.
She's a very normal young woman who's put in very elevated situations and is sort of forced to find herself through those experiences. And I thought that was really
Did it sort of change your concept or help define a concept of what you think bravery means?
Yeah, I mean, I think all of us are extremely brave and extremely courageous, but I don't think that we're necessarily put in situations where we're forced to call upon our bravery. And what I really loved about Tris is that she was in a situation and she rose to the occasion and found the bravery within herself and the courage within herself to help those around her as well as help herself.
Yeah. So Theo, I'm very comfortable saying that you're a dreamy fellow.
Well, that's actually quite funny because the way we're watching that clip, from here it's all distorted, so our faces are about 5 times the size. I'm like, Jesus, Ford is really put on his weight.
Honestly, just listening to your accent, like half the audience just got pregnant. I hope you understand how that works. But it's a, they sort of joke, like, oh, you're a hardcore guy, but this character is not, you wouldn't say he's just a heartthrob guy, like, what do you think makes him complex?
That's what I loved about him from the moment I read the books and then read the script, is he's quite old school, and I think he's a man with this very sensitive sense of masculinity, and he's not afraid to demonstrate what he's afraid of, and I think, ironically, that makes him more masculine and tougher in a funny way. One of my favorite things in the book and in the film is when they're on the Ferris wheel and, he's afraid of heights, and Trish says, well, you scared of heights, and he doesn't shy away from it. He says, yeah, of course I am. You can't be afraid of nothing. Everyone's afraid of something. And that's the concept that I loved about the book, one of the many, is bravery is not being fearless, it's about how you deal with things that are scary and fear in itself. How do you deal with things in the face of fear? And I think that's so pertinent to everyone every day. Whether you're a moderator, you have nerves, or whether you're a doctor, or whether you're a lawyer, everyone gets scared. It's how you deal with it and how you face it in the strongest, bravest way. That's what defines you and makes you brave and strong as a person.
Yeah, well, I want to, because we're doing 2 films and we don't have a ton of time, I want to make sure and get the rest of the cast out and then make sure we have time for fan questions. So I want to bring out the supporting cast of Divergence. This gentleman plays Chris's brother Caleb. Meet Ansel Egbert. These are some of Chris's fellow Dauntless initiates. Her best friend Christina Zoe Travis. Will Ben Lloyd Hughes. Edward Ben Lamb. And Al Christian Madsen. And Molly Amy Newbold. And then Peter Miles Teller. And then a couple of the Dauntless authority figures. The guy who plays Max is Mackay Viper. He's here. The story, the mysterious woman with all the secrets, Maggie Q. How are you guys doing? How are you guys? Have you guys ever been up on a panel like Comic-Con before? All of you? No. This is the first time? First time. Sweet. How is it so far? Are you excited? It's like a giant Christmas tree. Yeah, in a second we're going to start doing the weird. I want to ask. I want to talk to Mackay and Maggie first. So you're working with this young cast. You guys have done. Yes, we're old. Compared to them, we're ancient. We remember the '80s unironically. It wasn't just a shiny, colorful thing to make fun of. We lived it. We were proto-nerds. What was the experience like for you guys, working with a young cast, working with authority figures? Start with you, Maggie.